Title: Ex-girlfriend pleads for redemption after infidelity. She returned at 2 a.m., smelling strongly of alcohol and in tears, practically a waterfall of emotions. She confessed that she had gotten completely drunk, ended up being intimate with him, and as soon as she realized what had occurred, she was overwhelmed with remorse and left. She acknowledged that being intoxicated wasn't a justification and expressed her willingness to do whatever it takes to rebuild the trust. Hi everybody! I'm leading a goal of 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I truly believe we can achieve it together. So if you could hit that subscribe button, it would really mean a lot to me. Now, let's dive into the story. I'm a 26-year-old guy, and my 27-year-old girlfriend of 4 years cheated on me. Now, she's begging for forgiveness. What should I do? I'm using a throwaway account because she knows my real one, which is why. Well, just a heads up, he had an update but removed it, so I'm not sure if she found out. I'll check at the end. Last weekend, my girlfriend's closest male friend came into town for the weekend. They've been friends since elementary school, but never dated or had anything more than a platonic relationship. They hadn't been in touch for over 5 years. I met him on Friday afternoon when he arrived at our place. The three of us chatted for a while. He seemed nice, respectful, and polite, with no signs of interest in my girlfriend. She was happy to see him, but her eyes didn't linger, she didn't blush, and there was no hint of attraction. He asked if she was free that evening because he wanted to take her out to dinner and just catch up, nothing more. I was a bit suspicious, but I've always trusted my girlfriend. She assured me the night before that he was harmless, so I gave her the green light and they went out. Then, she came back at 2 a.m., reeking of alcohol and intimacy, and crying uncontrollably. She admitted she had gotten completely wasted and slept with him. As soon as she realized what had happened, she was in tears and left. At that moment, none of it really sank in, and I didn't hear anything more until I confronted him. I was furious and had to control myself to avoid exploding. She kept crying, got down on her knees, and apologized repeatedly. She said that being drunk wasn't an excuse and that she was ready to do anything to regain my trust. The problem is, I don't think I want her back. I've never been cheated on before and see cheaters as irredeemable, not deserving of mercy or second chances. She knew how strongly I felt about infidelity, yet she did it anyway. I can't imagine being happy with her anymore because I'll never forget what she did. I told her she needed to give me access to all her social media and her phone, which she agreed to without hesitation. Then, I asked her to cut off all contact with her friend, but she refused. I tried explaining that he disrespected our relationship, but she said they've been friends for nearly 2 decades and she can't just end that. I was absolutely shocked and am 99% sure we're done, but I still love her and she's helped me become a better person. I want to move past this and forgive her, but I know doing so would mean sacrificing all my self-respect. Is there any way to salvage this? No, it's over. To summarize, my girlfriend got drunk, had sex with her childhood friend, and is now begging for forgiveness but refuses to cut off contact with him. What should I do? He added a small edit: she's entirely dependent on me financially. I handle the bills, her contributions are minimal, mainly paying for dinners out occasionally. I own our house and both cars. She does work, but if she left, nothing would change financially. There's no way I'd take her back. I've already decided to end things, though I'm unsure how to proceed with the breakup. Wow, here are my thoughts. It's pretty straightforward. Why is he struggling to break up with her? If you own the house, just ask her to leave. I don't get why some people comment saying she should have told him earlier. She did come clean the same night, even though she was drunk. She tried to use her intoxication as an excuse, knowing full well what she was doing. It feels like it was premeditated. Secondly, you asked her to cut him off and she refused. If you were considering staying because she confessed immediately, this shows you shouldn't stay since she's unwilling to sever ties with someone she cheated with. It's likely not the first time, and he's shady too, coming into your house, being respectful on the surface while hiding his true intentions. I thought it was odd that he would ask her out to dinner without involving you. If he's truly polite, he'd include you. He wanted to catch up privately, which raised red flags. Let's check the comments. Someone mentioned she said being drunk wasn't an excuse and she's willing to do anything to regain trust. I then asked her to cut off all contact with her friend and she refused. This confirms it's over. I'm sorry, man. This is tough. Definitely break up and cut all ties, kick her out and move on. Another commenter pointed out that cutting contact with the person she cheated with is essential. Her refusal doesn't make sense. If you could choose one thing for her to do to regain your trust, it's cutting him off, and she's not doing that. Someone else mentioned that this is the last straw. She seems regretful, but her actions say otherwise. Another user highlighted how two friends from elementary school, with no romantic history and no contact for 5 years, suddenly crossed the line one night. If she's not willing to let that go, you should leave her. He was asking her out in front of you, showing disrespect. It's clear he has no respect for your relationship. You need to move on. Another commenter agreed, noting that once you've been intimate with someone, the dynamic changes permanently. She clearly prioritizes her friendship with him over your relationship. She admitted that your relationship comes second to his, which means it's over. It's ridiculous that she expects to remain friends with the guy she cheated with. Someone else mentioned that if she had been honest immediately and wanted to stay, it still shouldn't work because she's unwilling to cut him off. How can you trust her again when she keeps saying they're just friends? Her unwillingness to end the friendship shows she chose him over you. Expecting her to cut contact to continue the relationship is reasonable, especially given what she did. If I were you, I'd tell her she made her choice and let her pursue her relationship with him. It's going to hurt, but you can't move forward with her knowing these things. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I hope you kicked her out and moved on. I'm sad that she deleted her update, but I hope everything is okay with you. Share your comments below and I'll see you in the next video.